Happy Friday, guys. Welcome back to another video. Cheers. I appreciate you all for tuning in as we're going to break down SoFi stock, do a quick update on the charts, and cover what I'm looking to do. And of course, we'll break down the indexes, which, let's be honest here, guys, they're not looking too hot. And of course, we'll cover some other stocks later in the video. But first, hit the like button. Make sure to subscribe. I think 50% of you guys watch the content, but you're not subscribing. And we've been slacking a little bit on subscribers. So make sure to hit that subscribe button. Join the free email stock newsletter as well. Check out my Patreon for my portfolio updates if you guys want. All those are down below. And now, take a sip of your coffee. Very important. Cheers. Let's dive into it. So as of now, SoFi is down about 4%. Yes, it was over 15 bucks, starting to break out. And of course, boom, once that happened, well, we got news of Israel attacking Iran, which sent not every stock, but every index, at least as of now in the U.S. stock market's down. And obviously SoFi's down. So this kind of rained on our parade. Let's be honest. You know what I mean? We got news that inflation was better than expected a couple days ago. That means we're probably going to get cuts sooner rather than later, which is good for SoFi. We got that great news. But again, now we got this, which is kind of raining on our parade a little bit, causing more fear, uncertainty in the markets on top of the tariffs. The tariffs are not just magically gone now, guys. So now we have even more geopolitical tension. Oil's up 6%. The VIX is up 7%. And of course, gold is up as well, about 1.5%. So this sent SoFi down, not a crazy amount. I mean, we're still in the mid 14s, but it sent us down. Now we're down about 4% as I'm making this video at about 1 p.m. East Coast time. And on the 5-day, 5-minute, you guys can see, we're down about 90 cents from the highs yesterday. We hit 15.20 yesterday. Now we're at 14.30-ish. So we're down about 6% roughly. And on the 30-minute time frame, we're actually still looking good. You guys can see the bulls are still technically in charge here. If I get the channel tool out, you guys can see, boom, we're making higher highs, higher lows, and technically where we are now is a higher low. You guys are seeing it right here. Boom, higher low, higher low, higher low, higher low. So that looks pretty good still on this time frame. And on the, let's say what's it called? The 1 hour time frame, we're actually maintaining above the 180 SMA. You're seeing it right here above that. 180 SMA on the 1 hour. That's a pretty good sign. We've held this the last couple of, weeks of trading. Each time we've pulled back. So we'll see if that happens again. Will SoFi hold, 1425, 1450? Time will tell, as of now it is. But again, it's down on the day. Will we slip further? We shall see. And it's Friday, by the way. So, we're going to have to wait till next week to see. But at this point, yeah, looking decent still on the 1 hour, on the 30-minute, and on the 4 hour as well. Look at this. On the 4 hour time frame, if I cancel or clear the drawing set, you're going to want to, or you're going to see rather this right here. You're going to notice, okay, we're still technically maintaining an uptrend. We're above both moving averages on the 4 hour. And we're in this channel, maintaining this uptrending channel still, which if I zoom in, you guys can clearly see it right here, right? Excuse me. So yeah, I think all is well still on these charts. I don't think there's any reason to, freak out, panic sell, leave hate comments. I know a lot of you guys, not a lot of you guys, but some of you are like, oh, Stas, you're an idiot. It's crashing. Well, newsflash, man. World War III could be on the horizon. I hope not. But there's a lot of uncertainty, right? A lot of stocks are falling. So it's not just SoFi today. And all these indexes are down. Now the Dow's down almost 1.2%. So you got to realize it's not a pretty day, but it's not the end of the world either for SoFi. And if it slips down even more, I might buy some more shares. And this actually kind of helps me out considering I sold the $16 covered calls. Do you guys remember that? I sold those a couple of days ago. I think earlier this week. And yeah, I mean a sell off, although it sucks. Maybe if you're in it for a short-term trade, right, or whatever. But a sell-off is actually pretty good if you sold covered calls and you don't want your shares to get called away, which if they go to $16 by, I think, July 11th or higher, rather, or even higher than $16, my shares will get called away, at least the shares I sold covered calls on, which I don't want to happen. I kind of want SoFi to stay under $16. At least till July 11th, which I think there's a decent chance it will stay under $16. But after that, it's anybody's, guess. Anybody's, it's fair game after that, in other words. But yeah, that's pretty much it on SoFi. Not really the end of the world. We're down 4.5%, but still looking decent on these larger time frames. And like I always say, when in doubt, zoom out. What do you guys think about that? Let me know in the comments. And again, don't forget to subscribe. We're slacking a bit on subs. 50% of you guys watch the content. You're not subscribing. So let's change that. Make sure to subscribe. I appreciate you all for tuning in as always. And let's see what stocks are green today. I mean, there's a lot that are red, obviously, SoFi being one of them. But we do have some green. And honestly, a good amount of these stocks that are green, not a good amount, but some of them I own. So Amazon is now going green. Amazon I personally own. It's up 0.2%, barely. So we're starting to go green on Amazon, which is interesting. And it's pretty obvious we're getting a bounce off this 180 SMA. So maybe even a swing trade idea here on Amazon, maybe for a move back towards 219, 220, kind of where it was literally yesterday, 2 days ago. So Amazon's going green. I like it. I like the way it's looking. Google is also going green, 0.5% in the green right now. You're noticing we're getting a bounce off the 180, the 50 SMAs on the 4-hour chart, which looks very good overall. For Alphabet, for Google, looking like we're starting to get that rebound. I'm liking it. Let's see what else is moving. So I own Amazon, I own Google, I own CrowdStrike as well, which this one's up around 0.25%. CrowdStrike's pretty much now recovered almost all the losses from after earnings. You guys can see this goes to show how strong this stock is, right? I mean, the company reported earnings, the stock tanked, but you guys can see it held 450. That was the old resistance. We held it as support, and we built upon it for the last couple of days, and now we've pretty much built up or recovered all of those losses, right? We've recovered all of those losses. So I'm liking that. That's pretty good. Let's see what other stocks are moving. I mean, Tesla's up, which obviously we covered this one. We've covered this many times. Tesla is up again. Now we're battling these moving averages on the 4-hour, up 2.5%. Let's see if Tesla can get out of there. I don't know if it will. We shall see. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Pretty much it. I don't want to keep you too long here on this Friday. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I appreciate you all for tuning in. As always, hit the like button, subscribe, check out the free email stock newsletter, and my Patreon for my portfolio updates every week. And I'm investing thousands of dollars per month into this Patreon portfolio, and we're crushing the market, guys, since I started it about 2 years ago, a little over 2 years ago. So check it out, linked down below. And with that being said, cheers. I'll catch you in the next video.